Hi everyone, this is Smriti. Welcome to QA automation classes. And in the last session, we have seen how to install the Jenkins. So I'll show you how to download the long-term support also. Okay, we install the package, right? We install the MSI package and install it, right? So now we'll say Jenkins download. Okay, download. So now go to the jenkins.io download page. So here if you see, this is the stable or the long-term release, and this is the weekly release. Okay, so always better to go with the stable releases. Okay, so you can go with the weekly releases if you want also, right? So but if you want to download as a jar file, right? So if you see here, we have download from here, right? So this is the Windows installer we have downloaded. But if you want to download a war file, right, web archive file, how to do that? So you go to the past releases, and you see, so here all the long-term support releases line, so those versions are listed out here, right? And here if you see, all those versions are listed out. Okay, suppose in your organization, if you are supposed to download a particular version of the Jenkins, right, how would you do that, right? So you will go to that particular folder here, right, and then you will download that one. Let's say I want to download 4.2.440.3. okay, click on that one, and here you can see jenkins.war, right? So if you click on that one, it will start downloading. If you see, so jenkins.war started downloading. Okay, so 89.2 MB. So I'll pause this one, I don't want this, so I'll cancel it. But if you go to the downloads folder, you will see that war file is getting downloaded. And then how you have to run the Jenkins, then you will say java hyphen jar and then jenkins.war. First you have to go to the downloads folder where this jar war file is downloaded. Then you say, I'll just show you, this is java hyphen jar, and then gives jenkins.war. So it will start running the Jenkins on 8080 port. Okay, so in both the way we can do the installation, but we did our installation with the Windows package. Okay, so let's start the Jenkins. Okay, so localhost colon 8080 slash login question mark form equals to personal to web. Okay, this is nothing but your login page for the Jenkins, right? So last time I have created the admin user, so my username is admin and password is admin. So now keep me signed in and sign in. But yeah, so now you see here my login name is coming as Smriti Estate, because this is the name I have given, right? While installing I have given the name to be Smriti Estate, so that's why this Smriti Estate is coming as the name, but my login credentials with the admin user credentials. Okay, so now apart from this, okay, so this is how you log into the Jenkins. Okay, so when you log into the Jenkins, what you exactly see, right? So here you see the dashboard for the Jenkins, right? It's very neat and clean. Now we don't have any issues till now. We'll be seeing going forward, we'll be seeing, right, how to install the plugins and all those things we'll see. But let's understand this one first. So you open your localhost colon 8080 and log into the Jenkins, and you see first here is the Jenkins logo. This is the dashboard, and here search. If you want to search for a particular item, you can search, and here all the notifications and everything will come here. Okay, so I'll say just dismiss, I don't want it, dismiss. Okay, fine, so we'll come here later. And then this is your username, and here you have the build, configure, my views, credentials, and here you have the logout. If you click on this, you will logging out of the system. Okay, and here is a new item. If you click on this new item, you can create different types of the project. Okay, so if you see, basically we don't have anything. It's asking the freestyle project, we don't have a Maven here. We have pipeline, folder, multi-branch pipeline. Okay, so this is a new item where you create the jobs and all, and here if you go, you will see the build history for the particular job. Okay, and there is one thing is called as the manage Jenkins. Okay, so we need to do a lot of settings here first. Okay, initial setups and all, everything we need to do here, then only we'll able to see all those plugins related options are coming there. Okay, so now let's understand what and all is there. Before that, let's quickly see the my views. So I don't have any views created, so I don't see anything over here. Okay, that's perfectly all right. So let's go to manage Jenkins. Okay, so here if you see, we have the multiple options here. Okay, so here we can do lot of the setting up related things. Okay, so what kind of the things we'll set up here? The system settings. Okay, so configure the global settings and the path, right? So first one is the system settings. Okay, so yeah, so now if you see, Okay, there is one more is called the tools. Configure the tools, their location and automatic installer. Okay, so if you have some tools like Maven, Java, or whatever tools you have installed, you can give those path. Okay, so where exactly or how you want to install them, how Jenkins would know those option, those tools are there, right? And here is the plugin, right? So here you can go and you can download the plugins. Okay, and you can create the nodes like master and slaves here, cloud, appearance, you look and feel of the Jenkins, and here is the security, credentials, credential providers, users. You can create the multiple user and you can give some what you can say so access to the some functionalities, right? Those kind of things can be done through the security over here. Okay, and this is the status information, and this is for the troubleshooting. So tools and actions, reload configuration from disk, Jenkins CLI will also use this one, guys. Okay, script console and prepare for shutdown. Okay, so these are some tools and actions. Okay, so basically we need to do some setups over here, then only we'll see the full capability of the Jenkins. Okay, so first let's configure Java and Maven. Okay, so those are the two things, because we are going to create the build jobs, right? And those build jobs will be like we have our Maven jobs, right? And for that, these are all developed using the Java, so we need to configure Java as well as the Maven first. So how to configure that? So first let's go to the tool section. Okay, so now in the tool section you can see this is the Maven configuration. So let's first go with the JDK. So let's say add JDK. Okay, so now it is saying we need to give the details. Okay, so first there are two ways to install the JDK. So you see there is an option called install automatically, right? Or you can see you can provided the name and you can give the Java home location. These two if you would give, it should work. Okay, so now I'll say JDK name, I'll give you can give Java or something. Okay, so I'll just give Java home. Okay, you can give any name, Java underscore home I'm giving. So and Java home location I'll give up to that JDK 21, or you can just say Java also, anything is fine. Okay, so now see program files, Java JDK 21. Okay, so this is the location what we need to give to the Jenkins. Okay, so now Java home location is this one. Okay, and we don't have to select install automatically. If you select install automatically, what happens? You have to add an installer, right? So from there it will start installing. So we already have installed Java into our machine, so we are saying for JDK you go and refer this path. Okay, so if you want to add the multiple JDK you can add, but basically just add whatever you have in your system. Okay, so this is how you did the setup for the JDK installation, right? So now we can do the same thing for the Maven, right? So let's go to the configure Maven. I think Maven was up, right? And installation, Maven installation here. Okay, so let's go add Maven. Okay, so Maven here. Okay, so we need to give the name of the Maven, right? So here also we'll say Maven home, Maven underscore home, and we have to give no, not install automatically, Maven home variable. So let's see where exactly is our Maven installed. We should have it in the environment property variable. Let's see, edit system environment variable, environment variables, Java home, Maven home, C personal softwares Apache Maven 3.9. Okay, so I can take this path directly, but let's go and verify here if we have it or not. It should be there. Okay, so Maven is present here, C personal softwares Apache Maven 3.9.5. okay, so let's put this information over there. Okay, cancel. Okay, so Maven home. Okay, so now Maven 3.9.5 it is going to take. Okay, so if you want to install it, you can say which version you want to install, you can select, it will install from the internet. Okay, so but we have already Maven 3.9.5, so we will go with that Maven 3.9.5, and here if you see our JDK 21. Okay, and Maven configuration, use default Maven setting, use default Maven global setting. Okay, I don't want to change anything here. Okay, so now I'll just say apply, I'll say save. So now what I did, so in the tools I configured the Maven as well as the JDK. So those two are required for us to start with the build jobs, right? When we create the build jobs, we'll start with that. And apart from that, we'll first try to create some different types of the plugins first, right? After creating those plugins, we can go ahead and install them, and then we'll go ahead to see how to install the plugins through the CLI also, right? So those things we'll see in the next session. Okay, so it's gonna be very interesting, so stay tuned to Q Automation classes. And if you guys are really enjoying these sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel Q Automation classes and stay tuned for the upcoming sessions. If you guys have any questions, then just put them in the comment section, and in the comment section also I'm giving the entire description of the videos as well as the whatever the we have already completed those playlist, right? So please go through them. If you have any question, put them in the comment section, and stay tuned to Q Automation classes, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.